Good night, my stars. My name is Echo. I hope you had a lovely day, and I am so happy to see you again tonight. Tonight, we are back in with Subnautica. I cannot get enough of this game. I think I'm now addicted to this game. So, but that being said, I don't remember where I left off. So, I'm not really sure what our plans are moving forward. I think I want a bioreactor. So, in this, we found that we can make a bioreactor, which looks pretty freaking easy to make, actually. So, I'm wanting to go ahead and make that. How big is a bioreactor, actually, is the question. Oh, it has to be in the center of the room. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that, actually. I haven't decided how I want to fix this yet. But this is a problem that will have to be fixed. But for now, we have a new life pod. We should go there. Life pod 13, carrying high priority passengers, remains. So, let's take Sierra out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, Sierra. I hate just flying into open ocean. This is new. What are you? Are you dangerous? Figure you'd try to attack me. If you were.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terra vehicle signatures.
There's an Altera vehicle nearby? Is what you're saying? Are these good things? How can I tell? Without getting out. I can't. I have to get out. Okay. Well, you're not bad, that's for sure. Because you would have killed me. For sure. Okay. Hello. Important person.
Integrating new PTA data.
That's most definitely dead. Okay. Let's see what this says.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path in life, truth, and love, for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Ugh. Well, that's quite sad. So that wasn't a normal sound. Let's go back to Lucy for now. Because we got another radio signal, so let's see what this one's about. This time. We're just going from radio signal to radio signal. I forgot I needed Lucy, not Harry. Why is this like broken again? What the fuck happened? Is that a glitch?
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway.
Oh.
Blueprints to the ship's computer. Sandwich run, you in? Yeah, give me a sec. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be.
If she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If
code.
I say regular and she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay.
Just say ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
Okay. So that's in the Aurora? is what you're saying? That's in the Aurora? Codes and clues. High security terminal, captain quarters. Yeah, in the Aurora. Y'all know what that means, right? That means our next stop is the Aurora. Oh, God. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I did some research. And the best way to enter the Aurora is the one way that I went that one time, like way up there. According to the research, you enter, like you go via the left, like we're pointing here, and you just glide along the hull until like closer to the nose of the ship. And there's apparently an entrance there. It says I need a laser cutter, which I remember. Did I get a laser cutter or did I just get the fragments? I just got the fragments. So I'm going to need this before I go to the Aurora. So I got to figure out where the other laser cutter fragments are. Hey guys, Editing Echo here. Little did I know that this experience would turn into one of the longest montages I have ever made. So, buckle up. See? Am I not amazing? But it wasn't all going to be that easy. I started off pretty confident. I had done some research, so I was going through these red grassy plains, trying to see if I could find any fragments, and I came across absolutely nothing. Now, I was also running into an issue of my water was becoming pretty much a pretty big problem, so I decided to go through and explore as much as I could, and then I went back and gathered some water, some other supplies I needed, and I headed back out. This montage took me a couple of hours, I'm not even gonna lie to you. My cat just perched herself on the little, like, 9 cube that's behind my computer. Please don't jump at me, child. So, with my food and water restored, and I think I had even gotten a power cell all set up for Sierra just in case, I hopped back in, told my cat to get off the 9 cube, and I continued searching through the grassy plains. I still couldn't find anything. I went through as much as I could. I went back through the wrecks over and over again, and I had convinced myself that they were going to be found in this grassy plain, so I refused to go anywhere else, at least for the time being. So, after fighting some demons, as you just saw pretty quickly there, I was starting to lose hope, but staring off into the void usually makes me feel better, so I got right back to it. Hey boys. How we feeling, huh? Feeling kinda shitty myself. Really wanting a laser fragment, but I can't find one. Battery charger. That would be helpful. Okay. One of two. So, thankfully I was able to get some cool things from there, like the battery charger that I didn't even know existed at the time, so that was pretty cool. But I then got dono-walled by yet another locked door that needed a laser cutter. And then I started going crazy, looking at the same empty boxes, and then I lost my sea moth. Where is Sierra? 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 It would literally... Oh, she's down there. She kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Having lost her for a little bit, she kind of scared me. Okay, Sierra, don't do that again. Don't run away from me. She legitimately cannot move without you, but you know what? whatever. You do you, my guy. So after a few more moments of wandering around this wreck, I realized it couldn't really provide much more for me, so I decided to take a stroll over to the larger one closer to the life pod. However, on my way, I may or may not have caused a little bit of some murder. Oh my god. So I headed on over. I originally stopped and got distracted by this cave, but then I pretty quickly decided that I wasn't really wanting to go down that route, so I went to the big ship, and I started by looking for a way in that wouldn't take the laser cutter that I was so desperately looking for, and I couldn't really find anything. I kept getting lost, kept getting stuck, tried to get a little bit closer up near the top, and then I thought I got bit by a little fucking ankle biter right about here, and as I zoomed out, I realized I just ran into electricity, because I'm dumb. Why does the music for this have to be so fucking creepy?
Detecting increased foreign bacteria levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Since she asked me so politely. Self-scan. It didn't do anything. It was at this point that I was tired, hungry, and seeing things. I spent the next 30 minutes driving back and forth through the creepvine area, thinking I saw a box when I didn't. So, don't know what happened there. But after a little bit, I decided that I would take Sierra back to Lucy, and we would talk about a power cell, we'd figure out some, next steps, and then I got distracted with the creepvines again, so it took me a while, but eventually I got back. I was tired of the titanium in my inventory, so I had to clear some things out.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, Harry. So a lot of things are saying that you can find laser cutter fragments on the Aurora, which is great, except that I'm needing them to get in the Aurora. So it wouldn't make sense, in my personal opinion, to have, like, to go to the Aurora, get them, come back here, make the laser cutter, and then go back to the Aurora. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. This is gonna take... I feel like this is gonna take a lot from me. Oh, and it already has. Having taken a break at the life pod, I set out on the Sea Glide. I found some pretty cool fragments like a beacon and a grav trap that you'll see here in a bit, but then I immediately forgot that they even existed, so didn't even build them. But as night was falling, I was scanning around the places that I had already been and some areas that I hadn't been before in hopes to find something new. I kept ending up finding myself going back to the area of the Aurora, even though I wasn't going in that direction in any way. I actually specifically turned around to go against the Aurora, so maybe there were some more fragments at the Aurora, I'm not really for sure. The night was feeling very long though, and I realized I was running the battery down on my Sea Glide just to find this one singular fragment, and it was driving me crazy. I'll have you know, the next few moments that I filmed, which was probably 40 minutes in total, was literally a 40-minute session of dead silence for me, trying to find anything that would help me progress. I don't even know how to describe to you the pain that this took me. Oh, gosh. Am I continuing to go around in circles? Yes, probably. Am I upset about it? Yes, definitely. I jumped back in Sierra, heading back to that red grassy plains area, just trying to find something, having some hope. Very, very little. I ended up finding a weird cavern cave system, and I kind of followed that, and, well, I'll just let the next couple of scenes express how I felt about that. What do you got? Guys, scan it! For fuck's sake, scan it! Yes! Thank you, Refees. I don't know why I thanked you, but thank you, Refees. What does it even take? I'm scared I'm not even gonna have enough for it. I don't know why I was so excited to get this, because now this means I have to go to the frickin' Aurora. Oh no. No. Oh dear. Okay, what does it take? A diamond? Yep. After hours and hours and hours of searching, it needed not one, but 2 diamonds. That on top of the realization that I now have to go to the Aurora next, I kind of couldn't really take it anymore, so I literally closed the game for the day, and I came back the next day to tackle this issue. So, stepping away, I did some research, and diamonds can be found in what's called shale outcrops over in the mushroom tree biome that LifePod 13 sets in. So, when I got back into the game the next day, I hopped into Sierra and I headed over that way. And it wasn't as easy as it sounds. Sure, I made it very clear right now just saying that, but the thing with the mushroom tree biome is I found it's incredibly hard to navigate whenever you don't know what you're doing. So I found a lot of lithium. I injured my sea moth a lot. I really struggled with trying to work out how this biome worked in general. Thankfully, it's a very passive biome, so there's not really any major dangers or anything. You had these adorable jelly rays that really didn't do much but get in your way sometimes. And of course, you had the looming sounds of the reefbacks always. And as night fell, I realized the one major thing that I was gonna have a problem with while being over here was it was unbelievably hard to see. And for some reason, Sierra's lights weren't turning on, and I'm dumb enough to not really know how to fix that until a little bit later. Ah, there's my light. I was wondering where the fuck that thing had gone. Turns out, it was just right-click, but I explored through this tree mushroom biome for a good couple hours, not near as long as it took me to get the laser cutter fragment, but still long enough that I was starting to get a little tired of this game. I love this game, I have no complaints with it so far, but boy was this hard. I mean, I like lithium. I need lithium. The screams of the damned are not always the greatest thing for me. This place didn't prove totally useless, giving me fragments for a new vehicle called the Cyclops, which I had no idea about. And then the sun eventually did start coming up, so it granted me with a new hope and also a cliffside that I literally stuck to as if my entire life depended on it. I had found a shale outcropping. It did not provide me with a diamond, but I at least knew that it could be found, and I also had a new idea of what it looked like. Then it happened. Diamond!
Are the property of the All-Terra Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Oh my god. Fuck you, dude. No, if I get something here, it's mine. Y'all are the bitches that made me even fucking get lost here. Oh, you're new. So, 1 down and 1 to go. And then I stumbled over something that arguably is the most terrifying I've seen so far. Whoa. Y'all, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I'm gonna turn back. This is not the place where diamonds are. I do want to know, but I'm also, like, I feel like I'm... What? What? Did I see something I wasn't supposed to? So, with that and the ominous music out of the way, I continued my search for diamonds and for more shale outcrops. I kept calling it slate. I pretty much cut out all of those so that you couldn't hear that, and now I'm just telling you guys anyways, but, basically, I was looking for more shale outcrops, and I was still going crazy. I did find some more fragments that were really useful, though. Yes, a modification station fragment. Cool.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Oh. A diamond is what I need. Slate. Gold. God damn it. I hear something. Someone's being an angry bitch. Diamond. Finally. That is literally all I fucking needed. Okay, me and Sierra can head back home. Home to Harry and Lucy. At least for now. So all this means that I just now have to go to the Aurora. Which is, personally, even more scary. Let's go. Laser cutter it is. And technically, we're all ready to go. Oh dear. Oh, before we go, actually, let's do the radio.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal
Okay.
coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, you said signal coordinates are... Yeah, we can't actually find it. So we may find it on our way on our own. But okay. So the thing is I do think I see the sun coming up. So that looks like it's all the time that we have for tonight. I hope you had a good night, just as I did. And I hope you enjoy your beautiful morning coming up. So far, today was pretty uneventful. It was a lot of exploration, trying to find so much shit. But we did it. We got the laser cutter. And I am excited to see what the Aurora has for us to offer. So, we will meet again when the moon is high to see what another night will bring us. I love you all, and I hope you have sweet dreams. Everyone, bye-bye now.